Plaintiff Frank Hunt met the defendant while he was in prison, and they eventually got married. Frank admits to cheating on the defendant, but they are still together, and he has petitioned the court for a DNA test to see if he fathered her 2 children. Defendant Juanita Jones says after Frank cheated, he falsely accused her of cheating. But the only time she was ever with anyone else was when she and Frank had a threesome with another woman. Juanita insists Frank is her children's father, so she agreed to the DNA test.
All right, and you all have come today for a paternity test, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and we're always glad to accommodate that so we can keep families together or make sure that we have the correct status of the family. So we'll start with you.
I first met her, I was in prison through my sister.
How long ago?
2012.
Okay.
I got out 2012. I did 9.5 years in the federal system. And I've been out since.
What, drug?
Drugs and felony possession of a stolen firearm. I get
How
out.
much drugs did you have on you?
It was probably it was a lot. A lot.
Kilo, 2 kilos, 5 kilos, 100 kilos?
Like 2.5 ounces.
Doesn't sound
Okay, he says that's a lot. You did 12 years for 2 ounces of
They
what?
dropped that for
Heroin, obviously.
No, cocaine.
I guess the gun charge was the other. All right. So you were released in 2012 after having done how many years again?
9.5 years.
9.5 years for 2 ounces. All right. What else you want to tell me about meeting her when you came out in 2012?
We met, everything was good, and then I messed up. I cheated on her.
When? How long after getting out? Or while you were in or out?
When I was out.
Okay. What? The man said he met her while he was in?
When I got out.
You say you met her while you were in?
Yes.
And you cheated on her? So I don't know when you cheated. Go ahead, sir.
When I got out. So
Federal time isn't that hard of a time anyway. They don't engage in a lot of violence. Am I right or wrong?
no, you actually right.
No, actually, I know better than you how this goes. Like that, you question whether I was right. Anyhow, go ahead. So she found you cheated, as you admit today. What year was that? How long after?
It was like 2015.
16.
All right.
Okay, so you were clean for 4 years with regard to the relationship.
Yep.
Or you didn't get caught for 4 years.
No,
All
I was
right.
clean.
Good. And what happened then in 16 after you were caught? Did you all reconcile or what happened?
Yes, we did.
All right. And you weren't caught again or you were?
No.
All right. Let me hear from you, ma'am.
I'm like, he thinks I cheated on him because he cheated on me. That's not
Oh,
the
you
case.
cheated on him too? I didn't hear that part.
No, he thinks that I did.
Oh, got it.
I'm
All
like,
right.
I did not cheat on him.
Got
I've
it.
only had relations with one other person since we've even been together
Well,
since
then you did cheat.
2012. No, because he was right there with me.
Oh,
And it was a female.
that means you.
So she can't get me pregnant.
Oh.
So
So you cheated in his face.
with him, yeah. He was right there with me doing it.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I first met her, I was in prison, everything was good, and then I messed up. I cheated on her
While you were in or out?
when I was out.
Okay. What? The man said he met her while he was in?
When I got out.
You say you met her while you were in?
Yes.
And you cheated on her. So I don't know when you cheated.
Defendant Juanita Jones insists the plaintiff, who is her husband, is the father of her 2 children. But he has his doubts, so he petitioned the court for a paternity test.
Linda will be here tonight and will be here for the show tomorrow. And you and Linda are friends. And so I don't want you snitching me out. So guess what the judge said today when the threesome came up? Let me tell you, Linda, what he said. Tell her he kept his mouth shut.
I will.
So he doesn't believe in such activity. He thinks it's shameful that men would have that as their lifelong fantasy. It's wrong, and it shouldn't be done.
Actually, that wasn't up to him. That was up to me.
That's wrong. Shouldn't be done. All right.
But we're being honest.
This is before or after you found him cheating?
That was
After.
after, yep.
Other than that, the relationship was fine?
Yep.
Okay.
Argued
And-
a few about little stuff around the house, but
And you all broke up when?
We never did.
You still together now? You just
Yes.
want to know. Okay. And you all have children already?
yes, we have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
All right. And live together? You all still live?
Yes.
Good. So what? You don't have to pay child support. You're not trying to get away from that because you're living in the same household together.
No,
So what's
I'm not
your
trying
deal?
to,
So
regardless.
why are you questioning things?
Because
He says
you
that
know,
our youngest
she's
daughter
always
was
gone.
8.
Quiet. Pardon?
She's always gone. Like, you know, I get off work and I do side work to make money because I don't do the things that I used to do. You know, so I try to do side work. You know, I frame, sheetrock. It doesn't matter if it.
You bring rocks.
Sheetrock.
I thought you going
not
back to-
rocks. Sheetrocks.
Oh, sheep.
Hang sheetrock.
Oh, not them rocks.
Oh no.
All right, go ahead.
So, I try to provide for my family, but she's never there.
See, that's what you get, man. You always take that risk when you put another woman in the situation. They can run off with your woman.
Oh, I know that.
Well, that may be what happened. She disappeared with this other woman you put on her.
But how you know it's a woman? It might be another guy.
Well, she
No.
admitting to the woman and
But
lied.
she ain't no admit to a guy.
I would if I did it.
I don't
Yeah.
think she would.
I'm
She'll
with
take
my
it to the
sister
grave
when I'm
with
What has happened
disappeared.
when you've complained about her not coming home at the right time or regularly or what have you? What has she said? Did she give you any type of game, excuse, or truth?
I'm with my sister. I'm at my sister's job. with my sister. You ain't always with your sister.
What shift does your sister work?
She used to work actually all the shifts at her work because she worked at a gas station.
And she'd only come up missing when your
No.
sister worked nights.
No,
were the
on my
only
days
time
off.
she
It's
came
days
up
too.
missing. Where you at 3 a.m.? Where you at? I'm at my
Days too.
sister's
Oh, no.
job.
Definitely
Your
not out
sister
that
working
late.
at 3 a.m.? You know she worked the late shift sometime. Well, what are you doing there? I'm just making sure she don't go to sleep on the job
And she
because
can
I know
be-
she needs her money.
And she
I'll
can
be
be-
home at 5 a.m.
She can be home, take care of our household, and take care of our kids instead of at her sister's. Or that's what she claimed.
Let's hear from you on you missing so regularly now.
Oh no, I'm never out as late as you were just saying. I'm
Okay.
always home because the kids have a schedule to go to bed at a certain time. Try to get them on that.
You out the
schedule.
door time that happened, huh?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm the one that gives them their baths and puts them to bed.
Mm-hmm.
He cooks dinner and does that, so that way I.
So
can
you
get
don't
them.
come home less than you did in the past?
No, it's just
Has he ever mentioned that to you?
multiple times.
And
but-
what would you tell
Because
him?
he doesn't like
You-
my sister, and I tell him exactly where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm like, you have a tracker on my phone. You can look.
Okay.
Like I don't ever turn my
You have
location
that?
off.
She think I have a tracker on her phone, but she got a tracker on my phone.
All right.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
I really don't.
And she be getting weird calls and all sorts of stuff.
And I hand you the phone to answer it because
no,
I don't
you
know who
don't.
it is.
Have you ever heard her talking to another man
She ain't no talk to nobody. She'll go hide in the bathroom somewhere.
with her phone?
Yeah.
And can you hear
She'll
from
take
the
her
outside?
phone. She'll wherever she go, her phone go. With my phone, my 3-year-old always have my phone.
Yeah, right.
Ma'am?
When I give my 3-year-old my phone, she breaks.
Do you go in the bathroom hiding with your phone regularly?
Oh
That's
no,
what
I
he
go and
said.
watch or play Candy Saga Crush. Actually,
All right. Go ahead, sir. Tell me about this DNA.
Why do she get mad when my 3-year-old want her phone? When our daughter want my phone, I just hand it to her. I don't care, because she know how to work the phone. My 3-year-old, so she know where to go to play her little games or watch her movies or whatever. But when it comes to my 3-year-old want her phone, no, give me my phone. You can't have my phone. What you hiding?
Okay, it's the 3rd phone that she's already broken of mine. So you can continue to let her break your phones.
Let me say this to you, sir, because it doesn't sound like you have enough evidence to believe this is happening. You're just paranoid like most street guys, and you're overthinking like most street guys. And we have to come up overthinking because everything we do in life could cause prison or death or many other things when you're growing up in the hood and dealing with the police and dealing with criminals and dealing with your colleagues in the game. You got to think all the time, who's about to get me? Let me overthink this. He said such and such now. Did he mean such and such, or did he mean he going to show up at my house and he going to have a crew there with him? I don't know. Let me think. All right, he went over to the store. How could you stop at the store when you told me earlier you was going to be at such and such? Oh, he's about to put a hit on me. Or he's about to kick in the door with his
I don't think like that, though, boy.
Yes, you do. You should have. That's why you went to prison then. If you're going to be in the game, that's how you have to think. Talking about you don't think like
that. Was then, but right
if you're
now,
in the game, that's how you got to think.
I'm not in the
every
game
minute.
anymore.
When I'm going to get busted. When the enemy going to get me. That's what you needed to be thinking about when they came and got them ounces off of you.
I'm
All
not
right,
in the game
let's see
anymore.
the test. You need to start overthinking if you're going to be in the game. You're out the game now, right?
Oh, been out.
But for many years,
ago.
you should have been an overthinker. I'm accused of being an overthinker. Do you overthink things? I sure do. I'm paranoid. Everybody out to get me. The way I talk to people, everybody out to get me.
Defendant Juanita Jones insists the plaintiff, who is her husband, is the father of her 2 children. But he has his doubts, so he petitioned the court for a paternity test.
All right, and the good news is you are the father.
All right.
Told you.
Good luck to you. Have a good day, folks. Yeah.
No, get away from me. I want to beat you up right now. Told you.
I apologize.
Thank you.
That's all I have to say.
Now you're going to do something for me later.